Alright, so we're almost done creating all the steel that we need. Now I'm cleaning up the area where I'm installing the Aquatuner Steam Turbine cooling system. But this will probably take a while since I wanted to clean this up first. You know, I want it to look good. Now, I've been having this insufficient oxygen prompt for the past uh, 20 cycles. Still not having the light blue. Here it's starting to turn light blue, but I think I have time. But this one's a bit troubling because it's already at 600 grams of oxygen. I might want to pump some oxygen from here to here. Alright, we already cleaned up the place. We can now create the steel aquatuner. Now another thing I'm doing here is I'm trying to drain this loop. We can just deconstruct this valve later in the let's reconstruct it in the opposite direction so that it would fill this loop up again, because I will have to deconstruct this and I don't want to create a mess here, because this time these tubes are gonna take forever to clean that up. Right, we already have the 12 steel. Are they already creating it? Oh, they're already creating it. Now we want to put the steam turbine. So yeah, that's I think that's going to be okay. We can put a height of 3. We can put it here. Tile height is 3, so we can put it here. Is it done draining? Alright. Yeah, how am I going to power this? Okay, we're not using this yet anyway, so I'm going to power this aquatuner from this side of the circuit. We have to disable this permanently. I mean, not permanently, just, you know, make sure it doesn't run by using that. The system is almost drained. We can now deconstruct it. Okay, we just have to wait until this gets constructed. Come on. Alright, I think that's good. More conductive wire. There. Now, I've discussed this in my previous video. This system is supposed to prevent the water, the polluted water, which we will run through these pipes from freezing. So what we will do is put a limit here, such that if the temperature of the water is below 15 degrees Celsius, 14 degrees Celsius, then it will bypass the aquatuner and go somewhere else. And we also need a temp shift plate, just so that the heat would spread out. I think 2 is enough. I think that's enough. Now put this. Alright, the dupes are gonna go back to sleep again. Okay, apparently this one has a... Okay, wait, hold that thought. Of course we'll get them back. Alright, apparently this one, the liquid shut off, has an overheat temperature of 75 degrees Celsius, and since we used lead, that's gonna be around 55, so it's right now, even we're not running it yet, it's already overheating, so we would need to move that somewhere else, including this one. We need to relocate them. Maybe put it here. How hot is this place? 53. I guess that would be fine. Let's put it here. By thermosensor. And run this guy here. We have to deconstruct these ones. We would not want to run those ones in there as much as possible. So I guess this setup is fine. Okay, we don't need to deconstruct this one. We just need actually this one's in reverse. It should be this one that's going in there, not the other way around. So we just have to cancel this again. And put this one, and run this one here. This one here. Now we need to put in water. We're just gonna manually deliver water, I guess, because I don't want to pipe water from below here all the way up here. So we'll just use a bottle emptier. Set this to priority 9. Priority 9. Now I've read somewhere that the steam turbine should also be cooled, but I'm not yet sure if I really am supposed to be doing that. So we'll see in our tests. If this needs to be cooled eventually, we'll just bypass this and put a radiant pipe. So not really a big deal. We'll see. Okay, what's happening? We will want these things to finish faster, so Mr. Priority. And we want to auto battle water. Okay. Water. Put priority 9. And we'll just wait the dupes to deliver. Okay, this guy's a bit of a problem. Not really, but we can wrangle. How do you pronounce that? Wrangle. And deliver him here. So that our pips have some new friends. Is it, Hatch. But yeah, our dupes are gonna go to sleep first. Whoa, Ashcan, where did you go? Why are you full of germs? Don't want you spreading those germs. We'll go here. Right. Now he's clean. Where'd he come from? I guess there? Maybe he went there. Okay, we're almost done here. Already cleaned up. It's overheating again. I think at this point you can start pumping water in. At least it would keep this from overheating. Okay, priority 9. Now we're gonna close this place up. At least that side first. Come on. And liquid valve. Yeah. Priority 9. Yeah. Forgot something. We need a thermosensor. We need a thermosensor here. Oh, yep, we're already pumping. Another thing. We want a small reservoir. So we put one here. Made of copper. We really aren't going to overheat it a lot, so that's fine. We have to deconstruct this. Alright, we already closed off the area for their Thermo-Aquatuner. Now we just have to fix this. We just have to get the dupes to fix this and run the manual generator. Oh, you have to enable this. Enable. Enable. I guess it's just that. I don't want to run this yet. I will have to create an enclosure for this one. Because it's gonna create a lot of carbon dioxide and I don't want that mess to go around here. So, where are my dupes? Where are you, dupes? Okay, May. Who is supposed to be fixing? That's weird. Is it? Oh. Yeah. It's not accessible. I forgot. Okay. Okay, so apparently I didn't need to run the manual generator because I had some spare ethanol here, so it's now running. But why is this not running? Lost green signal if below 200 degrees Celsius. And now it's running. That's not good. Wait, something's wrong. Okay, great, we're gonna create a mess. May, you can stop doing that now. Where are we going to put it? We should put it... I guess we can put it here. Just deconstruct and just sweep it off later. Priority 9. So we could get back to running this cooling system. Come on, someone, anyone? Please deal with this. Alright. And there's the mess. Liquid spills. Clean it up. I don't want polluted... Oh, crap. Don't want polluted oxygen seeping or accumulating. Oh, yeah, well, it's already accumulated there. But, don't want more of them. So, this has to be... We're gonna put a liquid bridge so at least the game knows the direction of the flow of water that we want it to be. Because I guess the game is confused on where it should send the water, through here or through here. Just send both ways since we have this liquid shut off here input, so it thinks that we want it to go through here. Now at least we have the liquid bridge here. The game now knows that the direction of flow that we want is from here to there, from here to there, so it's not going to go back here. Now let's put this back below 200 degrees Celsius, and there you go. There's our cooling system. Now we're gonna give it a few cycles, maybe 10-20 cycles, see if it's going to be sustainable or it's gonna balance out, because yeah, you see what happened here? Just overheated. Okay, so if you're curious to see how the flow is working, well, this is it. Goes through here, bypasses this system because it's not running, it's not turned on, and goes through here. If the liquid pipe thermosensor detects that it's above 15 degrees Celsius, it pipes them through here. Sometimes it just splits, sometimes it doesn't. I saw it earlier that it doesn't go here, but maybe, I don't know. So it's best when you create this setup, assume that the flow is going to split into two. Okay, I think we have enough. We need to shut this back to 0. Okay. Make that an emergency because I don't want an overflowing amount of polluted water here. Is it already off? It's already off. Okay, so how cold is our water now? 23 degrees Celsius. Now I turned this into radiant pipe, so the water would also cool this because it's a bit. Look at that overheat temperature, it's 65 because all we used is lead. You know, I didn't want to refine any more materials for this one. Okay, so I have a bit of a problem. My equipment is overheating even if my water is at 19 degrees Celsius, 18 degrees Celsius. The problem is I don't think it's transferring heat fast enough from this environment to that liquid pipe. I mean the liquid in the pipe starts here at 18 degrees Celsius and it's 19 degrees Celsius here, 20. That's just around 22, 4 degrees Celsius. And this carbon dioxide here, this area here is around 68. So I think what we can do, hold that thought. What do we want? Poker shell? Want more poker shells? They're just a mess to deal with. Let's get this one first for now. Okay. Now what we want to do is replace this with gradient pipes. Hopefully that would solve our problem. And I'm gonna turn that into priority number 9. Okay, we'll see if that works, if this area here becomes some bluer color, less red, more blue. I think we also need a temp shift plate here. Okay. Alright, what's the problem here? Why is it not working? Why aren't you turning on? There's no power? Not sure if we're connected to that one, this one, and we're out of power. We need the manual generators. At least the dupes were able to finish that, and it's starting to cool a bit. Starting to turn yellowish, greenish. I don't know. I'm a bit colorblind. So hopefully this short shutdown would cool the place a bit. Starts here at 25, goes out here at 26. Still not satisfied with the heat transfer that's happening here. Okay, so the base, or at least this system, is starting to cool down a bit. Earlier it's around 66, now it's at 52, 58, 55, somewhere around there. Now we're going to activate this other ethanol distiller, so we'd have more fuel for our petroleum generator. Now our problem is we need to jumpstart this one again so that the system would run. But none of my first one priority, we have put it to 9 priority. Highest priority. Okay, and we want some refined metal, so we could use some automation to clear that area. I think 5 is enough. I'm thinking, what if I put a power station in here so that the efficiency of this generator increases? Where can I put a power station? To extend it here. That's a mess. Okay, we still have another problem. This one is not working for some reason. Why is it not working? I see. Because it's too cold. What's the temperature of the gas here? Okay. It's 42 degrees Celsius. It already cooled down. So just have to do this. Now let them pass through. Now we have more fuel. Okay, now we have to put this back in something reasonable. I think 80 degrees is okay, because this system is supposed to run at 80 degrees Celsius. Right. It's now working almost 100%. If we're able to cool this place to around maybe 30 degrees Celsius, maybe we can just use lead. But I think we already have aluminum. No, I don't have aluminum yet. Did they already work on it? No, the dupes aren't working on it. They're about to work on it. Okay, so we have quite some excess power in this system. We want to share that power to the rest of the circuits or the other circuit that we have. So I'm not exactly sure if this is going to work, but we're going to connect these two and use a switch. Not that switch. Where's that other switch? Power shut off. We'll see if that's going to work. And we are going to connect it to, I guess, here. So that when this is active, when this is telling the generator to run, we are switching this connection off. Okay, we can do that using a NOT gate, connecting it here and there. And we'll see if this is going to work. I'm not exactly sure if you can use this on heavy watt wires. Priority number 7. Okay, because we want this to start working. Okay, wait. What's its problem? No filter selected. We want crude oil. Crude oil. Temperature is 57 degrees Celsius. There used to be I used to have a oil refinery here, but it wasn't made out of gold amalgam, and it overheated, so I deconstructed it to save resources. Is it already working? What is it saying? No automation wire connected. Okay, let's see. Energy. I guess it's working? I'm not quite sure. But we can see it's connected now. But why isn't this charging? Oh yeah, because this isn't charging. We're using just the right amount of power. Okay. What are you doing? You're not supposed to use it anymore. You can disable that now. Okay, so it just switched off. And yes, it can also work on heavy watt wires. This connects the entire circuit from the other circuit. Alright, that works. So that's one way to sort of share excess power from this system. It's an isolated system and you're sharing to your main, and I'm sharing it to my main power line. I guess that's a good way to deal with that, to not waste the excess energy, because we will be needing that excess energy. What? It's broken again. Why you're broken again? How hot is this place? Its properties, 57 degrees Celsius. Oh. Shoot. That's dumb. Okay, apparently I made a mistake. I should have put here water. Water. Okay, that's really stupid. I switched the outputs of the liquid filter. Now instead of pumping out water here, I'm pumping out the crude oil and pumping all the water into my refinery. So stupid. Okay, let's also deconstruct that. And your dupes have to map this. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is set up my power supply, my main power supply, maybe run another petroleum generator somewhere here and create another cooling system like that one, put it here so that it would cool the power generator or the petroleum generator and whatever else is in here. Maybe also try to cool some water. Once I have that done, I guess most of my problems are now done. I could move on to getting better food for my dupes, trying to ranch pips or hatches. I'm still not satisfied with the temperature we have here. Still 25 degrees Celsius, but you can see it's already cooling. I'm hoping to get to 0 degrees Celsius on that pipe, but I guess there's too much heat load here. It's already 170 degrees. What? Why? Because there's oxygen there? Actually, I haven't seen this run yet. I think there's a problem with our system. Have to figure that out. Okay. Apparently, there's a layer of oxygen here that's preventing the steam from Okay, I shouldn't have deconstructed that yet. It's prevented the steam from contacting the steam turbine, so that's why it's not working. What we're gonna do is we're gonna create a small gap here. A small space here for the oxygen to go to, hopefully. Hopefully that would cause the oxygen to go through here, so the steam would go through the steam turbine. And we're gonna have to do this really fast, because we don't want our dupes to get cooked. Okay, have to be ready, because the steam is gonna go out. Okay, now it's working. Now we put it back. I don't think we need to deconstruct that. Just put it here. Toggle red alert. Come on, dupes. Come on. Faster, damn it. Who in the world is supposed to be working on it? Stinky, fasters. Come on. Come on. We're on red alert. Move it. Move it. And we're done. Now we just have to put Stinky in the triage cot. Your sacrifices will be remembered. And now it's working, but we lost some steam and we are overheating this area. That's bad. Very bad. Turbine too hot. Why? How could the turbine be too hot? Pipe block. Did it melt? Oh. We have to send someone here again. We accidentally deconstructed this. Now. Okay. How stinky? Okay. That's gonna be... Okay. It's gonna be bad. Okay, someone needs to sacrifice their health for the success of the colony. And who's our lucky winner? Gusman. Gusman. This will be painful, but it will be worth it. She didn't pop her eardrums. She just had light wounds and got a bit scalded, ugly feet. Not too bad. But, yeah, poor Stinky. Gusman, go to the triage cot. And now our system is... Who's scalding again? Oh, May. Maybe we shouldn't be working here yet. How hot is it here? Okay, we're not supposed to be working here yet. Go out before you die. And close that off for now until the temperature goes back to a bit more survivable. Okay, how hot is it here? The problem is if this overheats. Okay. Oh. It's not transferring much heat from the contents to the shell of this liquid reservoir. Why are we not generating enough power? I don't understand. Why is the turbine too hot? Overheat temperature is 1000 degrees Celsius. Oh, okay. That explains a lot. But if it's also too cold, it's also not gonna work. How hot is it here? Okay, we need to wait for this area to cool down first before we can work on it, because we'll risk having dead dupes. Maybe in a couple of cycles, these guys will be ready for another suicide mission. There, it's working. I guess. Okay, so we really need to put this thing. Okay, Stinky's at it again. Doing the most important sacrifice. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. He's going to get incapacitated if he loses too much health. So we have to go back there, Stinky. Don't die. Okay, he has 33% health. Who else is getting cooked? Temperature is good enough here. Alright. Now this is one thing that I hate in this game. Like, what are you mopping there? Okay, already done. Done. Come on. What? Come on, there's still more here. Right, Stinky's back in action. Now I just got a wizard for the printing pod, and I think I want that to be placed here, just to help with the cooling. Okay, Stinky. Where's Stinky? What are you doing, Stinky? It's getting lead. It's gonna go back to getting cooked. Come on, you just have to do it fast so you don't get cooked. Right, he just lost 55% of his health. 77. Yeah, I'm putting the wizard here. So let's put this here. Don't need that here. And where's printer? Can you still use flower pots? Oh no, it's a farm tile. So we need to use a planter's box for that wizard. Okay, wait. Stinky, go back to the triage cot. Don't want you to die. You're this colony's best hero. Alright. Of course, maybe if you mopped it, you wouldn't get soggy feet. Can deconstruct this now. And we're out of power. Why are we out of power? Guess we really need to run this. Right, temperature of our liquid is now 20 degrees Celsius, which is actually, I guess, good enough. But No, I'm still not satisfied with that. I want that to go to 0. But it's cooling the area around it now. The generator is already at 56 degrees Celsius. Earlier it's around 70. Actually, before I did this, it's going to about 90 to 100. And it's not overheating anymore. The liquid reservoir is not overheating anymore. I just have a problem here. It's actually 10 degrees Celsius. Going out at 23 degrees Celsius. So I guess that's a problem. We should deconstruct this. Hopefully it's not going to create a polluted water spill again. Food poisoning. Someone got food poisoned. What did you eat, Ashcan? Don't we have... That's a problem. Mill lice. Some of the mill lice we have germs. Where did that come from? Is someone germy? Why is it full of germs? That shouldn't be full of germs. What? What? I can't disinfect the plant? Okay. Okay. So I guess it would be a good idea to put a sink here before they go in, they would clean themselves. Where's the germs coming from? Anyway, that's a problem for later. Oh, maybe it comes from here. I really have to clean this up. Okay, wait. You have to deal with this first because that's our topic today. We don't want to be... Okay, where'd the water go? Disappeared. You have magic hands, May. She deconstructed it while there's water in it and the water disappeared. That's cool. Alright, so now our steam turbine is getting cooled. Well, we won't have that turbine too hot problem that we were having earlier. Okay, now we put the port seal here. No, I think we have... No, it's right. This one's the wrong one. We need to put a ladder here. Deconstruct this one. Soggy feet. Is there water somewhere? Water there. There's water on the door. That's weird. Oh well. I think this is already good enough for a cooling system for a base inside Oasis, considering the surrounding areas 58 degrees Celsius and we're getting 20 degrees Celsius here. We just can't get this to run at 100% uptime since we're running out of fuel. Our fuel output isn't good enough. The petroleum generator requires combustible liquid at 2000 grams per second and our setup is only generating 1000 grams per second. So we need 2 more of this to supply this sufficiently for 100% uptime. But that's the idea here. You can cool your base using steam turbine and Thermo-Aquatuner combination. Ethanol. What am I supposed to do with this? I think I'll just get the shiny bag. Anyway, thank you for watching everyone. Hit like if you like this video, dislike if you disliked it. Let me know in the comments what you think I can improve on this setup, on this base actually. If you have any suggestions or things that you want to see done here, just leave a message in the comments. Thank you.